Hi everyone. So in terms of this video series, it has been a while. I got a comment, I think it was yesterday, on one of my videos asking me to do another one of these, and it had actually been in the back of my mind. And then when I got that comment, I went through my videos to search when the last health vlog was, and it had been 9 months ago, and I had no idea it had been that long. So I'm sorry. So I will admit something right now, is that since the last health vlog, as I've mentioned before, my goal putting these out is to motivate myself to lose weight. And I have gained back all the weight I lost since the summer, which is really unfortunate and really frustrating. I had lost 7 pounds between August and November. So it took me August, September, October, November, December. It took me about 3 months to lose 7 pounds. Sorry, my brain is somewhere else today. Anyway, it took me about 3 months to lose 7 pounds. And I gained it all back. And that's really frustrating. And I think that might have been one of the reasons why I didn't do another one, because I was just so frustrated with myself. But that does happen. And all you gotta do is get back right on the wagon and start again, right? Something that works for some people, and I have actually started to do this, is to write a food diary. And what that basically is you just write down all the food that you have in one day. And I decided that that is something I'm going to do. It's very new for me. I've only been doing it for a few days. The last time I did it was about 3 years ago, and I stopped because I was, it actually made me a little depressed, even though I was eating healthily. But I'm going to try it again, and I think it's working, because I look back on what I've eaten and I'm like, so my suggestion in terms of advice for this vlog would be keep a food diary, even if you are a very healthy eater. Like, I'm just making a diet up. Say you have some fruit for breakfast and a salad for lunch, and chicken and peas for dinner. I don't know. I'm making this up on the fly. Let's say that's what you have for a day. Writing it down will get you in the habit and keep you in the habit of staying healthy. Something else that I find has been helpful for me is try to pick something that you can either take out completely of your diet, of what you eat, or at least drastically reduce it. I'm going to take myself as an example again. It was a few weeks ago. I don't drink excess amounts of caffeine. I don't. I don't drink coffee to wake up in the morning. I don't drink soda a lot. I only drink soda on occasion. But caffeine is in a lot of different things, and sometimes you wouldn't expect it to be in. Like, for example, tea. Some teas have caffeine in them. I don't drink tea, but that's just another example. I have these absolutely horrific migraines. They're so horrific that if I'm not like at work or out in public and I get one, I go and I lie down in the dark, take some Advil until it's gone. And then I realized about 2 weeks ago that I was like, maybe caffeine is triggering this. Again, I don't drink it in excess, but I thought, what if I consciously tried to, think about, does this have caffeine in it? Does this have caffeine in it? Does this have caffeine in it? And by doing so, cutting down my caffeine intake. Because one of my last migraines, I normally have like 1 or 2 migraines a week. It's really bad. And I the migraine that kind of made me start thinking about this is I was in the movies. I was seeing Black Panther, and I got this horrible migraine, and I took Advil as soon as I got home, and it went away in about an hour. But it made me think. I was like, oh, I had bought a soda at the movie theater, and earlier that day I'd had a brownie. And I was like, chocolate has caffeine in it, and of course soda has caffeine in it. So I was like, what are ways that you can cut this out? So again, that doesn't have anything to do with losing weight, but now I am consciously choosing to have things that don't have caffeine in it. The other day, I was really craving to have some iced tea, and then I realized, I was like, wait a minute, that probably has caffeine in it, so no, I'm gonna opt out. And about a week ago, when I did decide to have a soda, I went to the grocery store and I bought a caffeine-free root beer instead of, going out to a restaurant and having a soda that would have caffeine in it, obviously. And I've noticed that ever since I'm starting to make those conscious decisions, I have had less migraines. I think in the past 3 weeks, I have had 2, which is very rare for me. Like in the space of 3 weeks, I probably would have had 3 or 4. So I've basically halved my migraines. And again, the next time I go to the doctors, I'm going to talk to them about migraine medicine, see if that is something that could work for me. And yes, this is supposed to be rambly because it's supposed to be relaxing. It's supposed to be ASMR. And so that's why I'm kind of rambling about this. But yeah, that's one thing I did for my health. I sat down and I was like, okay, how can I change this? Wait, I want to lose weight again. Sorry, I'm looking down because I'm using my hands to like do everything. I think I'm going to make a goal of how much weight I want to lose, and a goal of when I want to reach that. And I know that's nothing new, but that's what I'm going to do to try to get back on the wagon. Weigh yourself consistently. Like choose a day of the week is what I mean. If your goal is to lose weight, I would definitely pick a day of the week. Like my day of the week is Monday. That's the first thing I do when I get up in the morning. On Mondays, I get up and I go to the bathroom and I get on the scale, so that you can have a consistent weight loss idea of your weight loss, right? Like if that is your goal, or if your goal is to maintain your weight because you are a healthy weight. Again, I'm not a health professional. I'm literally going to say that in every vlog here. Yeah. So hopefully that will work. I'm going to make a goal. I know you guys don't know the numbers of like how much I weigh, but I am going to say how much I want to lose. I would like to lose between 15 and 20 pounds. I'm not going to say 20 pounds because, again, I fluctuate. So, I might lose 3 pounds and the next week gain a pound back, and then next week lose 4 pounds. So I'm going to try my best to lose between 15 and 20 pounds by June, because it's middle of March. Today is March 13th, the day that I'm filming this. So by March, April, May, June. So by June 13th, in 3 months, hopefully I will have lost between 15 and 20 pounds. And I think maybe that's the next time I'll make a health vlog to tell you the updates. But yes, those are my rambling suggestions. Look for things to cut out if that is healthy, to cut something out of your diet or drastically reduce. Make a routine. I had to cut the last bit out because my dog started howling. But the main idea is look at what you eat. Try to keep a food diary. try to exercise regularly and weigh yourself regularly. I wouldn't suggest every day, but like pick a day of the week and a time of that day, especially if your goal is to lose weight. And make, rational goals. Like that's why I'm picking between 15 and 20 and not 20 pounds in 3 months, right? So keep trying. I believe in all of you. I will get back on the wagon, and I hope you all join me. If you didn't fall off the wagon, I congratulate you, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video.